Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm watching Skeleton Crew, Season 1, Episode 1. This could be a real adventure. Very excited for this. I know pretty much nothing about it. I haven't watched any of the trailers. I want to be completely blind. All I've really picked up on is that it's Jude Law, unless I'm like really mistaken, and some kids. No idea what else to expect, but I love Star Wars shows, so I'm here for it. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and let's go. Pirates. Good fun. Oh, good. Meteors or debris? Debris. It's one way to board, I guess. Yeah, you're a bit outnumbered. I think surrendering would be my bet. Jesus Christ! I love this. I mean, I feel very bad for the ship that's being attacked, but good old pirates. I'm thinking surrendering is the way to go here.
Don't lose your life.
We are protected by New Republic decree.
Yeah, I don't think the pirates care about that.
By New Republic decree, I hereby demand all pirate scum leave this.
The New Republic is brilliant in principle and theory, and I guess there's a lot of work to do to like recover after the Empire and everything, but they're not very good at actually maintaining the order that they need to.
Because at long last I brought you to the only thing that matters.
Is there actually not going to be any credits or anything in there?
Cold.
Like, is it going to be food or,
Credits.
you know, Baby Yoda toys or something? It's empty. Like, genuinely, why did those people not just surrender? They're not even got any precious cargo. I sense a mutiny. Potentially. Kids are kids.
That is your lunch money for the week. You gotta go.
What about hug goodbye? And I love you.
You should not have come here.
Kids are kids. My arm!
Oh yeah, on number 8, you had to multiply these two matrices. You remember?
He wants to be having that kind of fun. I would seriously take a show that was just exploring the different planets and how they work, and like this one feels so much like a city from Earth, but spacified.
Tomorrow's career assessment test. In a way, this one test will set the course of your entire future. Once you're assigned a career...
They're a bit young, aren't they? You're assigning them careers at this age? They haven't even figured out remotely who they are as people and what they're good at. Like, you could maybe get a vague sense at this age. Like, I knew that I didn't particularly enjoy maths or science when I was this age, but like...
No fair, I want to be an analyst. Don't worry, we need all the analysts we can get.
So this is a very intense, career-focused planet. Which is definitely why Wynn, I believe, doesn't quite feel at home here.
And don't be nervous. Remember, we all have a place in the great work.
So yeah, this is a very rigid planet.
I don't want to get held back, Wim. I wouldn't be in the same class with Runa anymore.
As Runa?
Someone has a crush.
I like her. Can't believe you said you wanted to be a Jedi when you grow up. What? No, I didn't.
Essentially, you
You
did.
basically did. I didn't.
Rebellious children. His parents. Oh, his friend's got people waiting to see him when he gets in. You're too young to feel like this, sweetheart. Acting like the good schoolgirl.
Just be sure not to let it slip again.
Oof.
I worry because there's not a place for everyone at the top.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
I'm just so proud of you.
More focus on achievement than your child itself. Bad parenting. Yeah, I would not want to be on this planet. Like, it's too rigid, too strict, and
No.
no focus on letting people be people.
Will you please read me a story like Mom used to?
Sorry, buddy. I gotta work.
You surely have time to read him one short story.
Aren't you getting a little bit old for that?
No? At least you said love you, I suppose. I'm sorry, I would read you a bedtime story. Like, if your kid wants to spend time with you, take it with both hands.
No! Wait! Stop the trap! I overslept! You can make it!
Oh, God.
A shortcut!
Are you even sure this is a shortcut? No, the girls went this way. Oh dear. I don't think any of you are going to be staying on this planet for too much longer. You're maybe going to become pirates. I think he'd have been better just following the tram line on his bike. Because he's going pretty fast. Oh dear. You should have just followed the tram line. You wouldn't been that far behind if you'd done that. What's he uncovering?
Student, you are in violation of school attendance protocols.
Hmm.
Come with me.
Okay!
He was trying to get to school.
Skipped your test?
No, I didn't
What
skip.
happened to your clothes?
Dad,
This
that doesn't...
is absolutely unacceptable, young man.
Dad, that doesn't matter because I found something buried in the
Okay.
woods. I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
Oh, sweetheart. Maybe stick to your dad explaining how you just missed the tram and were trying to take a shortcut. Maybe don't focus on the Jedi temple you think you found. But yeah, like, let your kid explain themselves at least before you get cross with them. And then, like, listen to them and think, like, okay, does it sound like he's making that up? Or does it sound like he genuinely was trying to get to school and
Like
just mucked
this.
up?
I can't with this Jedi Temple nonsense. You go home, you study. Tomorrow, I will drop you off personally. I expect you to pass. Do
Well, you should have
understand?
dropped him off personally today if you knew he has problems getting to school on time and someone was a bit late.
I gotta get back to work.
Oh, I hate this planet. I want to save all the kids.
Why do we have to dig it up? Because this could be a real adventure. No more pretend.
Hmm.
I didn't even ask how I... You should be studying instead. I can help. I'll study after. I can do both. Here, just hold the rope.
You should probably, I mean, realistically study today and comp on the Jedi Temple tomorrow.
Ready? Yeah. 3, 2...
Saw that coming.
Look. Look.
It's something, alright.
There it is. Someone's been here.
Hmm.
Trespassers, state your names.
Rip! Neil!
Who do you have a crush on at school?
You. Me. Then I call claimsies now. Claimsies! Plastics. Thanks, KB. They called claimsies. It checks out. And now I call no boys. This is... They don't even know what this is. It's not a Jedi temple. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. See,
Ship,
this was supposed to be a
maybe?
new neighborhood. Oh, well, it's too bad. We're not strong enough to dig the rest of it out. Ferd. We can? Yeah!
You better be studying.
Yeah, no. He's very much not studying. Is it going to be that, like, the pirate was, like, marooned and it's his like, a little, like, shuttle or something and he's in stasis and they're going to wake him up? I don't know.
Well, girls are so dumb. These boys are so dumb.
Open sesame!
Looks like it died pulling this lever. Do not touch that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull it. Will you? I think there's something inside.
Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, no! They're going to get shot into space. Neil, Wim, Fern, KB.
And I have it all
Oh, made me jump so much. Okay. It's a ship, alright. It's upside down, but it's a ship.
Whatever it is,
Hmm.
don't touch it. Okay.
Oh dear. You touched something. Is the droid gonna stop moving? I'd say climb out, but they might get hit by a tree.
It's a starship?
Yes, yes it is.
Dad, up here! Dad!
I think... Oh god, we're going back inside, kids. Oh dear. At least maybe the droid will know how to fly yet. But I'm assuming they're not coming straight home.
Find a button that says auto!
I don't think I just press anything. Given what happened the last time you press something, kids.
What are those?
They've never seen stars before.
Planet.
Oh lord. Good luck, kids. Okay, this episode was a lot of fun. It's very different to the Star Wars shows that have come before in that, like, the main cast are all kids, or at least majority kids. But I had so much fun. Like I said before, when it comes to both fantasy worlds and sci-fi worlds, galaxies or whatever, I would watch a show that was just like a mockumentary, like nature documentary or like history documentary where we just explore and we learn about on this planet they do things like this. It looks like this. Now the more I saw of this planet, the less I liked of it. Like, I definitely feel like it had all the worst bits of capitalism that we have here in terms of like the rigid, like, you go to school and when you're at school all that matters is you get the best possible grades and then you get a really good job, and if you don't get a really good job you have failed, and that is all that matters in life, and you don't get hobbies, you don't get to enjoy yourself with anything because all that matters is work, and work is everything. And you children might not be that old, I can't tell how old children are, but you might not even be teenagers yet, but you're gonna know exactly what career you're gonna do at that age. Like, oh, awful. Like, not everyone is career minded, and like, yeah, there are some people who can say that from the age of 6 they said I'm gonna do this and then they kept with it, but I was not one of those people. I still don't know what I want to do with my life. So the thought of that, I mean, in some ways I can't lie, like when I've read like dystopian books or whatever and they're like, oh, at 17 I went and I did my little test and then they told me you're gonna have this job, there is a part of me that is like, that would just make everything so much easier, because when I was a kid I was like, I know I like history but like, what? So yeah, I felt bad for the kids because it's a very rigid environment to grow up in, and there are definitely some kids who would thrive in that kind of environment, who'd be okay with it. I mean, as much as I was just saying I didn't know what I want to do with my life, I think I wasn't a particularly rebellious kid, so I wouldn't have struggled, though I don't think it would have been good for my mental health or any of these kids' mental health. But then when you have kids like Win, okay, let me look at I have Wikipedia up to get the episode titles to make sure I know them, and I can see then it's Wim. It is Wim Mama. I thought I said Win to begin with, but it's Wim Mama Mama. And like Wim and Fern in particular, they're the ones we spent the most time with. They seem the most out of place here, like of the 4 kids. Like, they don't want to just do things rigidly the way they're supposed to. Their parents are very keen for them to just become good little productive cogs in society, and they don't want to. KB might also be someone like that, obviously because she's friends with Fern, does all the mechanics and stuff, but we didn't really get to know that much about her. She's a little bit more sensible than Fern. And then Bless, oh lord, I know his name, I literally was like, I'm gonna remember it. Neil is much more I'd like to do things properly and not get in trouble and I want to work hard, like, bless him. So yeah, this planet, save the children, save the adults. It's not what I hope the future looks like. Again, obviously, it's not a bad place. Everyone's safe, everyone's fed, they've all got homes. You know, as much as I did not enjoy Wim's father particularly, and we didn't enjoy Fern's mother's interaction either, I think they are parents who do care about their children. They're just not very good at being parents, and actually caring about their children's well-being rather than their success necessarily. So it was a lot of fun, and then meeting the kids and their little kid bickering backwards and forwards, very sweet, very endearing. And I was literally watching this like, how are they going to end up in space? If like Jude Law's character appears and like recruits them from their home, I'm gonna have so many problems with that. Like, what is going on? But then, of course, he found the ship. They all went onto the ship, and when the minute that button was flashing, Wim was gonna press it. I think even if that button hadn't been flashing, Wim would have pressed something. And yeah, now they're all in space. The question is the pirate around, or is this ship going to simply, is he going to come across the ship? Does the droid know him? Is the droid going to guide the ship to him? Now, obviously, the show is called Skeleton Crew, and that's like, you know, the bare minimum crew, or like a small crew. So I'm assuming at some point he's going to join them. But I imagine they'll want to go home. So, and he'll want a crew to regain his piratey empire that he once had, unless I'm completely misreading things. So is he going to lie to them? Is he going to be like, yeah, I'll take you home, and then just not? Or, well, I'll find out. But no, this was a lot of fun. I have no idea where it's going to go next. Like, those are my ideas of where it's going to go next, but I have no actual idea of where it's going to go next. And yep, I am officially, I mean, I've been too old for a long time now. Like, I just think these kids need to be home with their blankets and their toys, let them play. They do not need to be in stressful situations. I am stressed for them. But no, very good episode. Reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.